Very good evening to you all and welcome back to the channel. I'm on my third shift. Come on, 2 more to go. It's a weekend. But, well, I hope you're all having a fantastic evening, by the way. Yeah, it's getting that time. Got to get your rest. Got to get at least 6 to 7 hours sleep, apparently. Especially when you're over 50. My wife just sent me something through for some 6 tips for men that are over 50. And one of them is to get between 6 and 7 hours sleep. I wish. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, these people that bring out this stuff, and they go on about when you get up in the morning and you have your breakfast. I don't get up in the morning. I work in the morning. They don't mention anything about night shift people, about people that work during the night. This is one thing that they neglect. They're just talking about normal people waking up during the day and having their breakfast, having their sleep, having their, finish their work, and then they go to bed at night at 9 o'clock and they wake up in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and they've got a beautiful 7 to 8 hours sleep. No, it doesn't work like that. Not in reality. Not when you're a trucker. Not when you like people like us. I wish somebody would bring something out about people that are over 50 and truckers, because it doesn't work. We are governed by time, regardless of anything. All this BS that comes out about losing weight and stuff like that. We as truckers are governed by time, and it's up to us to manage that time. And if we're given a 13, 14 hour shift, we do it. And that means that we get, what, 11 hours sleep? 11 hours rest, should I say. If you do a 14 hour shift. If you do a 15 hour shift, you've only got 9 hours rest. And if you work an hour away from where you are, or 45 minutes away from where you are, you're not going to get home straight away, unpack all your stuff, go to bed and sleep. It just doesn't happen. And then you got to think about when you're going to wake up as well. Oh God, these people that bring this stuff out. I can understand the psychology behind it and the method behind it. I can understand all that, but oh God, this is reality. This is what this is like, being a trucker. We have no time, at all. But especially me, because I'm pushing out 65 hours a week, between 60 and 65 hours a week. I'm doing 12-hour shifts. And yeah, that leaves another 12 hours. Yeah, that's fine. I can understand that on a 12-hour. If I do a 12-hour shift, I've got 12 hours to myself to do what I want to do. But I've got an half-hour trip when I get home. There's 11 and a half hours. I get home and I rest. I do my work on my laptop or whatever. There's an hour and a half, 2 hours. So that's nine hours. And then I go to sleep. And I've got to go to sleep about 12 o'clock. So I start at 9 o'clock at night. And if I get home at 10 o'clock, 10:30, I've got to be in bed by 12, because I'm up again at 5 o'clock, because I have to get tea ready for when my wife gets home. So that gives me 4 or 5 hours sleep, 4.5 hours sleep. And then I have my tea. Takes us to, well, my wife normally gets home about 6 o'clock, so I'll prep tea, get everything ready for when she's home. She calls her dad or whatever, and then we sometimes sit down about 6:15 and have tea. 6:45, wash the pots up, sit down 7 o'clock. I've got an hour before I go to work, so I either jump back on the laptop or sit and do my phone. Yeah, I could go up to my gym for 45 minutes, but I've just had tea. I can't go up to the gym. You can't exercise at least 45 minutes after you've eaten. So I can't do that, so I sit and relax. I make my smoothie, my wife does my sandwiches and stuff like that, and then I'm ready to go to work at 8:25. I leave the house. Yeah, it can be different. It's different on other days, if I finish early in the morning, then yeah, that is brilliant. I've got more time to myself to do what I want to do, either work on the laptop or go up to my gym and do a workout. But I wish some of these people would bring out some kind of exercise for us night shift drivers, that have got to manage our time the best we can. And it's difficult. It is really difficult. People say, yeah, it's 24 hours in a day, you've got plenty of time to do everything you want to do. Yeah, you have. If you work during the day, yeah, you can do that. If you work 9 to 5, you can do that. But doing 12, 13, 14, sometimes 15 hours in a shift doesn't leave you a lot of time to do the things that you want to do. And it's really frustrating. But you've got to try. You've got to try. You've got to do this thing, not for yourself more than anything, for your well-being, for your health, and all that. Prolong your life, better your lifestyle and stuff like that. You've got to make an attempt to do it, because if not, you just get fat and lazy. Simple as that. And I'm even when I'm out at night, when I'm on my deliveries, and if I've got like an hour on the bay or something like that, I'll get on the bunk and I'll push out a load of leg raisers, scissor lifts, half sits. So I start doing that now on the bunk of the bed, just to get rid of some of this, which it's got to be done, because we're not getting any younger. We're not getting any younger, and just it's catching up on us day in, day out. There's nothing we can do about it. You cannot stop Father Time. You've just got to go with the flow. I think I've ranted on too much there about us old buggers and our fitness and our health, our sleep, and yeah, they go on about drinking a lot of water and stuff like that. Yeah, you've got to take on a lot of liquids. We all know that, regardless of whether you're thirsty or not. You've got to take on board liquids so you don't get dehydrated. I learned that through my tours of Iraq. Even before that, training and physical exercise in the army, you just drank plenty of water. You had to. So yeah. That's a given. You've got to do that anyway. You've got to take on a lot of fluids, and then I mean it does look good. She sent me a link to this doctor who's going through how to keep fit over 50. Yeah, I was watching it. And he's got a valid point, but like I say, he's talking about people that are living a daily lifestyle, not on a nightly basis, which is totally different. So that's my rant over. I'll stop there. I think I've got my points across about us night shift drivers and our endeavours, our struggles has been a part of life, really. Because we get no sun, we get no daylight only during the weekend. So once again, we're missing out on vitamin C, is it? We have a vitamin C deficiency, hence why we're always Snow White, because we get no sun, except for when we go on holiday and stuff like that, or at the weekend if we play golf or we're out in the garden doing stuff. But during the week, as a night shift driver, I see no sun at all. None at all. Even in the morning, I'm driving back anyway, and then I get home and I go straight. I'm going straight to bed if I'm not doing my exercise and stuff like that. So there's always a deficiency there. So supplements obviously are a given. But I sort of had. I'm a sun worshipper anyway. Love the sun, and I have a lot of is it creatine? In my genes. My dad was the same. He just looked at the sun and he went brown. So I'm sort of exactly the same as well. So the sun doesn't bother me, even though I do burn, but I do cover myself up as well with sun cream. But I love the sun. Our lass is total opposite. She'd much rather live in the North Pole than anywhere else in the world. So yeah. Well, last. Forgot my track of thought then. Last night I was off down Southampton. I did 3 drops and then back. It turned out to be a 12.5 hour shift. Well, 12 and 3/4. I pulled my card 5 minutes before my 13 hours. So once again, 13 hours. leaves me 11 hours to do what I want to do, and then, you know, blah blah blah. I'm not going through it all again. It's just a time management thing for drivers of HGV, and that is governed by that up there, that little bloody machine that you slot your card in, and yeah. So tonight I'm off down south again. I'm off down to London, Dagenham and Charlton, 2 drops in, and then a collection at Allington, and then back. So once again, I'm looking at a 13, potentially a 14-hour shift. However, it might not be, because you know, it's half term, the kids are off, the traffic on the roads isn't so bad, so you know, I might get back a lot sooner than, you know, I might beat the 13-hour rule. Who knows? I'll let you know tomorrow. Right, I better find my trailer, and I better go, because like I say, it's going to be a long shift. I don't have to be down at Dagenham until 2 o'clock, so you know, I think, no, 3 o'clock I think, and then Sainsbury's at 5, so I've got plenty of time, but I can get in there early, which is a Brucey bonus, so I can get away pretty early. Right, so that's me. I think I've hopped on enough. Take care, look after yourself, drive safe, because there's loads of lunatics out there. They're everywhere. Like, subscribe, leave us a comment. Please leave us a comment for you if you're over 50 and you're driving trucks and you agree with what I say with time management. Leave me a comment. If you're younger than that, I don't want to know, because I'm over 50. I'm nearly 60, so whatever you got to say, you know, is applicable to your age, not mine. So yeah, if you're over 50 and you've got a comment, please drop us a comment. I really appreciate it. Cheers guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.